In this video, I will talk about the 5 best ways to relieve back pain during quarantine. Back pain patients are loving these weird back stretches that relieve back pain in minutes. Click the link below for step-by-step guidance. 1. Take short breaks from sitting. With many offices closed, some of us are tasked with working from home. While the lack of a commute and no need for formal attire can make the idea of a home office quite appealing, the lack of any sort of structure or proper work schedule also means we are potentially spending more time glued to our screens than before. It's good to keep the mind occupied and busy during a time like this, but find a way to remind yourself to take plenty of breaks. Not only do we often tend to sit in a fashion that can cause pain, but prolonged sitting can exacerbate back pain even with good posture. Muscles like the hip flexors get tighter and tighter, while your glutes, which should cooperate with the hip flexors in maintaining a neutral tilt of the pelvis, get weaker. The result is a habitual pelvic tilt, which affects how your spine stacks. Keep your lower extremities engaged and stand up for short walking or standing breaks often. 2. Limit bed rest. A little bed rest does the body well, especially if you've been hurt recently. But too much bed rest coupled with poor sleeping positions can make lower back pain even worse. Prolonged periods of inactivity serve to severely affect your mood. In addition to that, it also causes important muscle groups to atrophy and weaken at a rate of about 12% per week. This loss in strength will affect muscles that should be working to support your spine and avoid the kind of compression that causes extra pain. 3. Use back support when sitting. Back support can be useful when we cannot remind ourselves to sit up straight and brace our core. Consider purchasing a work chair that lets you lean back while offering mid-back support between your thoracic and lumbar spine. Avoid chairs with aggressive lumbar padding, as they may not be appropriate for your spinal curvature. Memory foam lumbar support can help as well, as it conforms to your spine's natural curve. The idea here is to ensure that your spine remains neutral while you're sitting, to avoid extension or flexion that might place more stress on the discs between your vertebrae. 4. Exercise a few minutes a day. Even if you can only handle a small selection of exercises, it would do your body good to go through them at least once a day, or a few times a week. Refrain from doing anything that hurts. Exercises can lead to muscle soreness, especially if your body hasn't adapted to a new movement, but that kind of pain is different. If an exercise feels wrong or uncomfortable, especially in your joints or back, consider a lighter weight or progression or skip it altogether. If you are experiencing all-encompassing or severe pain or numbness, do not hesitate to call a doctor and seek immediate medical attention. 5. Address your eating habits. If you've put on a few pounds since the lockdown started, and are subsequently experiencing more back pain, consider reintroducing some healthier eating habits and cut down on your snacking. The temporary indulgence might help keep you sane. However, in the long term, it will bring more misery than it's worth. Extra pounds can add more stress to the spine, and that stacks up day after day. It's better to find other positive low-calorie coping mechanisms. Lower back pain affects roughly 65 million Americans, and given our current mobility restrictions, it's hard to avoid being sedentary, which often makes the pain worse. Nonetheless, these tips can help you seek both immediate and long-term relief. If possible, consult your spine or pain specialist for more information. Back pain patients are loving these weird back stretches that relieve back pain in minutes. Click the link below now for step-by-step guidance. Subscribe and share this video with your friends and family who have a back pain problem and get a benefit from this video.